Wild-Billiam here with you today to talk about it's possibly the coolest lock in my collection at this point, at least from functionality perspective, which is the Sargent and Greenleaf 4500 series safe deposit lock. This lock's a little unique, unlike it is a lever lock, like most, at least US safe deposit locks. We know that there are some disc detainer style and such found over in Europe. Tighten up my clamp here a little bit, sorry. Um, but it's also changeable. So we'll start by going through the process that if you screw up, how to repair the lock, so to speak. So what we'll do first is we take the two screws off here, which I've already done. We can see in here that the lock has a guard side, which has no tensioning on it at all, which in this case is what throws the bolt here. And the renter side, which actually does control. I'll show you that piece in a second. So let's say you're like me and you're foolish and you open this up and all these levers, get out of the little notches they sit in here, and your key stops working. See, now the key won't work. So what we'll have to do first is remove the levers. They don't have to go in any particular order. They're all equally the same. I just try to make sure that I keep guard side and renter side, which I think are exactly the same as well, separated just from a count of the number of levers. Out of here. And you'll see here, there are these little tightened down, yes, notched kind of levers themselves that control the bitting of the lock. So to fix that, and how the re-keying function also works, which we'll get into in a minute when I show you how to re-key the lock, is there are a hex screw that tightens this down on the back, and that is a 4mm hex hex head screw. And what you do is, once you take the levers out, you slide the bolt back, and you can see you can access those screws. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our screw loosed up a little bit on both sides with the lock open, and you're going to let, this is the lock upside down now, you're going to let those levers, or these slides, I guess, fall all the way down here like this. I'm going to take this out because it's going to fall out anyway. And with it like that, with those in that position, we will tighten these back up. And what that effectively does is 0 bits the lock so that the bolt can slide only with tension. So now that we've got those back in, we can put our lever packs back in. They go in like this. And we will reassemble the lock, and I'll show you that the lock will open with just tension force. And we can see now with my key that's here, I'll just put the nose of the key in. If we just twist with some tension, the bolt slides. In order to rekey the lock, which is the neatest function of this one, you're going to use, now that we're in that position, we're going to come back here, and the instructions say to turn this counterclockwise or loosen. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, folks. We're going to loosen this. We'll say 3.5 turns. So there's 1, 2, 3, and a half. Okay. And now we're loosened up. I want you to see that this will now turn to there, which will let a key insert again because there's a notch cut into the throat of the key that will retain the key while it's in there. And now we're going to turn it back to there, which is as far as it'll go, and it stays. Then we're going to come back here and we'll see that we can still get to the screw because it's in a different notch now. And we're going to tighten this down. There we go. And now that it's tightened down, the key will turn back to the original position. And we can see that we're now keyed to there. Now, the guard key is also re-keyable, which we have at 0-bitted. So what we'll do is we'll insert this key. We're going to turn it all the way here. We're going to go back to the back again here. And we'll see that that's in the change slot. And in the same vein, 1, 2, 3.5. And here's our guard key, which we'll now put in and turn. Then we'll come back here. It's in our second notch. And we will tighten that one down as well. And now we will see that the guard key and the renter key both now have to be inserted for the lock to function. So that's kind of it. It will work the same way. If you wanted to change this, so let's see if we can change this. Grab the key off one of my other safe deposit locks. Let's see if we can change it to that key. So once again, 1, 2, 3.5 turns. We'll twist the key all the way around to that second notch. We'll lift this key out. Let's insert this other key. We'll twist it back to there. Tighten that up. Twist it back. Take our original key now and show that it no longer works. And there you have it. The Sargent and Greenleaf 4500 series safe deposit lock. Pretty cool, right? Or am I just dorky enough to think so? Tell me what you think down in the comments. If you want to figure out how to get one of these locks, let me know and I can help you track one down. Thanks.